Hey everybody, welcome back. We are going to hang a swarm trap this year to see if we can catch some wild bees. Now this is an old nuke box. When I bought my nuke last year, this is a 5-frame nuke. It's made out of cardboard, but then it has like this wax coating. There's a lid for this hole for the entrance as well. Which I have in the greenhouse. So this is sometimes used as a swarm trap, and you can buy something online that's very similar to this, but this is not a long-lasting swarm trap, though I've talked to people online on Facebook, and there's people that have used these for a year or two and they're still holding strong. So they are semi-waterproof. The secret to a swarm trap is attracting the bees, right? You want to have a potential home so that when scout bees come and check out the swarm trap, they like it enough that they go back and they tell the other bees that, hey, I got us a new home. So swarming is something that bees do naturally. When the colony gets too big, they make another queen, and then what normally happens, the old queen takes about half of the colony with her and starts a new colony. That is what typically happens. So the entire time there are scout bees going out looking for potential homes. They have to like it, and the conditions need to be right. So what I've read is that you want to first have some old frames inside your swarm box. So this is an old frame. This is going to attract the bees because it smells like bees, and it has drawn comb already so that a queen can start laying, and there's not really any honey. There may be a little bit of honey, but not really. So this is going to attract the bees, hopefully, as a potential home. I'm going to put this frame and a second frame that's kind of damaged, more for the bee scent. I'm going to put that inside my swarm box. I'm only going to use 2 frames because from what I've talked online to people, they say not to fill up the 5-frame nuke box even though it can hold 5 frames, because you want the bees to think that there's more space than there is apparently. So I'm only going to put in this frame and another damaged frame that really doesn't have much comb to it. I'm going to hang it on the edge of the woods in a walnut tree, kind of in a V. It's real near our man shed, or my man shed. I'm going to hang it probably about 12 feet up, as high as my ladder can go, and I think that's where that first branch is. I'm not going to use any swarm baits or swarm lures right now, but I've read that lemongrass essential oil works great. You can put a couple drops in, and there's also this product out called Swarm Commander. I don't know if it's been out for years, but I'm just learning about it. I'm going to order some of that, and I'm hoping to make some of my own swarm traps. This is just what I have right now. I've been so busy doing other things. I'm trying to get my elderberries going. If you follow our channel, you know that I've made a lot of walnut, well, not a lot of walnut syrup, some walnut syrup. So I've been really busy, and we've had baby goats born. I mean, we've had a lot of stuff happening. So I'm just going to try this out. I got it. See what happens. I may build another trap if I have enough time this week. It would be great if I could get some wild bees, because buying bees costs about $110 all the way up to $180 typically, at least around me. If you buy a nuke, it's about $180, $185. So if I can get wild bees, that would be great. Another benefit is that wild bees, if they're out in the wild, that means that they've survived in this area. So they've adapted to this area. There's talk of wild bees being more resistant to mites and things like that. And I would get new genes into my bee yard. So let's go ahead and hang up this swarm trap. First one ever. So the swarm trap is hung. It's right on the edge of our woods. There's a creek. It's in partial shade facing south. Has 2 frames in it that have drawn comb. The second frame has very little drawn comb. It is tilted a little bit, but I don't think that matters too much. I've seen people make swarm traps out of buckets, out of flower pots. So I don't think that's going to affect it. If you think it's too tilted, go ahead and let me know in the comments. If you've caught a swarm trap before, if you've caught a swarm before in a swarm trap, tell me what you've done. Have you used bait and lures? Have you had success in certain areas? This is my first time ever doing this. I'm a newbie. I'm trying to learn how to do it, and I would love some advice. Maybe I'll catch a swarm this year. Maybe I won't. But I guess time will tell. So thanks for tuning in.